compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Tigers will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return man steps out of the 28. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Big throw caught on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Toss play to the outside. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up in the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Bulldogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is picked off. Across the 40. Past the 20. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. To the air, it's Stockton. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught by the receiver. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Gonna run it. It's Robinson. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really make
deep shot toward the end zone. That will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Dogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. No chance to catch him there.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Using his legs, it's Robinson. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Bulldogs will send their punt team out of the field. He's on to boot it away now. Just able to get it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. Short throw complete to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Frazier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The offense already has one fourth-down conversion, and they do it for a second time. Throwing off play action. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the...
Looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And this senior quarterback never been afraid to air it out. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop? Give this hot offense the football back.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. To first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Refuses to go down. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Barber. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Just one play left here in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Spinning out of the tackle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The receiver makes the catch, and he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Pass complete. It's second down now. QB keeper all the way. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be.
Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, the energy really building now. They're going to careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside inside the 35. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They have to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Frazier. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. 3rd down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. It's an option look. And they'll give it to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
There's contact on the throw. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. On the ground, it's Robinson. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass, it's Stockton. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the PAT is good. They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started with the next drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Second down after the incompletion. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball. Almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about...
He's going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Finding space at the 20. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage on the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.